hello, hello.
Sorry, it immediately fucking cut out on the connection. Okay, don't shit out on me. It looks fine
How does
from,
it look?
I mean, it looks okay from what I'm looking at. Like obviously it's not the same clarity I see. But it's not unbearable from what I'm looking at. Like if I was watching this video, I'd be like, all right, I know what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? It's not like 4K or anything like that. Okay, so what is my goal? I dropped the body off. Okay, so she was dead. We carried her. Yeah, so we're at the crematorium. Now we have to go back. Now we have to go back. We
He
dropped
has
her
the
off.
bridge baby.
Yeah, he has the bridge baby. We dropped her off. She has to go back. Or, we have to go back. We already dropped her off. Okay, so we dropped her off at the center. Now we have to go back. So I have to move through all of these guys. So I'm going to have to go back through the same path, preferably, that I took. But as you can see, there's dudes. I forgot controls. Give me a second. It's not even been that long. I could have sworn there was a duck, like a duck, like a crouch. Yeah, 0. Change posture. Yeah. Okay, so now there is a way I can. Yeah, I did. I let her know. I think she passed out. Okay. Well, optimally, would have stealthed out of there, but didn't. Nope. Let's climb up a little bit more. Climb it this way. And
this one's for you.
oh my god.
Disgusting.
And that's where I'm going. Right there. Too easy. Like I said, a lot of the game is walking. You're just going from one place to the other. Like this is beginning though, so it's really simple. But like it gets a little bit more complicated later on when you have to like navigate terrain and like plot out path points and use certain equipment to like get there. Especially when you get vehicles, like it gets fun. Like there's fun aspects of the game. I enjoy it.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam, come back to the distribution center. Check the location on your compass.
a miracle either of you made it back. When someone with dooms hooks up to a BB, your feelings and memories cause feedback, like with the speaker. It amplifies fears and stress, and runs the risk of taking you to a place from which you will not return. I'm sorry, but this BB has been pushed beyond its limits. Disposal is the only option.
Sam, get cleaned up and come to the president's office. We need to talk.
Sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending.
Sam, I thought I told you dooms and BBs were a dangerous combination. Huh, perhaps a shower is in order. You're still covered in chiralium. Don't want the president to see you like that.
The hell you talking about? She's dead.
You're upset. Is this about BB-28?
Go fuck yourself. I'm not your errand boy.
Well, in any event, it seems it owes you its life.
No, we owe the kid our lives. You too.
As you say, I shall look after it. Give my regards to the president.
It's almost time to go, Sam. Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you.
She is kind of...
Good morning, Sam.
Sister?
Sam, this is Di Hartman. There's a private room set aside
I'm
for
call
your
it that
use.
for now.
Bridges perk. Take a moment to clean up, wash all that chiralium off, then come to the president's office.
Sam, can you hear me?
For fuck's sake. Is it anything private anymore?
Oh, no. Except for taking a shower and going to the toilet, that is. I take it you were getting yourself cleaned up. Good. Come to the president's office as soon as you're done. She's waiting for you.
You did well, Sam. Thank you. Bridget may no longer be with us, but her legacy has a chance to live on. Sam, listen to me. America, Reconstructionism, her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face of our new hope. Our new America.
Amelie.
My mother may be gone, but I'm here. And you, Sam? You're here too.
Been 10 years since you saw each other, right? And in all that time, she hasn't aged a day.
He knows why. My body's still on the beach. I don't get to grow older. But you do, Sam. You look good.
So you're serious then about reconnecting everyone and everything?
Someone has to succeed Bridget, Sam. More importantly, someone has to carry on her legacy and see our country rebuilt. Samantha America Strand, our new president. A new beginning for our people, for our nation. Under Emily's leadership, we'll re-establish the UCA, the United Cities of America. This is how we'll rebuild our country. But we'll need your help to do it, Sam.
No, I'm through with this. I said my goodbyes to all of you when I said them to Bridget.
We never forgot about you, Sam. You ran away. You cut us off.
Emily put together an expedition. The best of Bridges won. And went west.
I led them past craters in BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
Never once missed a BT. Saw him coming a mile away.
We convinced community after community to join the UCA, and we left behind our own people to help them. It took us 3 years, but we managed to make it all the way to Edgenot City.
All the way to the Pacific. Jesus.
Yeah, but then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out, and Emily was taken.
Taken?
I'm not being kept in a cell or anything like that. I'm allowed to use their facilities and to speak with you whenever I want. I just can't leave the city.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edgenot City. Well, that's what her keepers are saying, at least. They want the UCA to leave him be. Emily's their insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group. They run Edgenot City.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs.
Avoid
The
out.
suicide that took out Central Knot was one of theirs?
Could be. There are extremists like the
That.
demons everywhere, plotting in the shadows. They're decentralized by nature. No one organization to rule them all. Just a common ideology.
I know not everyone shares our vision for the future. If we Americans don't come together again, humanity won't survive. I carried my mother's message to people all across the country. But not everyone was willing to accept it.
More than a few would rather stay isolated. Keep to themselves. Go it alone. Like you, Sam. They think that America can only be rebuilt by force, by men who tell them what to do, who take away their freedom and put them in shackles.
What'd you put on me, huh? You know better than the demons. Just another kind of cult.
They're not shackles, Sam. They're a symbol of our bonds. That's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together. To form chiral knots and reconnect.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online. And for that, you'll need a Cupid. This contains all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal into the chiral web. Take the Cupid west, Sam, and reconnect the people of our great nation. And when you get to Edge Knot City, find Emily and bring her home.
After that, I'll take over the presidency and carry on Mother's work to save the country.
This was Bridget's dying wish. This is how we'll move forward.
Please, Sam. We need you.
I'm Sam Porter Bridges now. I'm not a Strand. Hell, I'm not even part of this outfit. You all saw to that. I'm not getting involved with you, or anyone else, ever again.
Wait!
See? It's like I'm not even here. Same as it ever was.
Sam! Sam! Hold on. Stop! Listen to me. America needs you. Both of you.
Yeah, covering the world in cable didn't bring an end to war and suffering. Don't act surprised when it all comes apart if you try to do it again. Round and round it goes. Connect, reconnect, it's not that simple.
All right, Sam. Just take it easy. I get it. You don't have to commit to anything now. Why not get some rest?
Good idea. We all need our sleep. Leave it too long and you're liable to reconnect with the other side. The necessary maintenance has been completed. Various adjustments and fine-tuning for your benefit. You can use it again. For once, it would seem that Dooms and BBs are a good combination. Or perhaps the two of you have something of an affinity for one another.
Yeah? They have a certain connection.
I love it.
It's a good story. It really is. Like, a lot of people hate it because, like, they don't understand it. Like, but the story is amazing. Deep and convoluted. Like, most people don't get it. But like when you understand like what it's all about and like what the story means, what the purpose is,
Sam,
and unravel all the mystery, like once you do that, like it's great. It's so good.
listen. You are Sam Strand.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. My name is Sam Porter Bridges.
It's a funny word, Strand. A strand is part of rope or bond, while stranding means being washed up on the shore. And being stranded is when you can't go home. I'm stranded now, Sam. Here on the shore of the Pacific. Thousands of miles away, but our bond still holds. You're free, but we're still connected. Don't tell me we're not. Come back, Sam. I'll be waiting for you.
Wait!
Good morning, Sam.
Sam, this is Di Hardman. You were out like a log. Must have been beat. Private rooms come with all the basic amenities. Shower, toilet, etc. Drop in when you need to rest. Inspect your gear, review info, or whatever else. If you have any questions, feel free to ask our staff.
Okay.
But before you do, why not check things out for yourself? See how Bridges operates these days.
Alright, so pretty much, yeah, you can use the toilet. Which, this one's funny.
Sam, Hartman here, researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches and the Death Stranding, as well as those of dooms and repatriates. When you relieve yourself, a certain amount of chiral matter is flushed from your system. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as, in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralium contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. Allow me to collect a sample of your excretions for my studies. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health.
In other words, what he's saying is every time I take a shit or piss, you can use that to make certain weapons, I guess you would say.
Sam, This is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
Well, yeah, shit bomb, essentially. So he is a
Hey there. Believe we've met. I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs.
He's a special.
Nice
he's a repatriate.
I'm Mama. In
he's
case
a
I
higher
didn't mention
level
it
of
before.
dooms.
Those there are strands.
Yeah.
Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
Okay. So he's a very special person. He's a repatriate. When he dies, he goes to the beach and he's able to come back. And when it comes to the BTs, I don't know what BT stands for. Beach terrestrials. Extraterrestrials, like ET, but BT. I think of it like that. That's a way to like combat it. Very complicated. It's a very complicated story. Setting. All of it's complicated. But like, that is him. He's a very special person. His blood is special. His piss is special. His shit's special. His sweat is special. All of it is special. Right. And you're not gonna know for a very long time. You don't find that out. They're like, it's a crux to the story of what they are and what the primary focus is and why they are there, who the primary controller of them is, if there's a controller. I mean, to say there is, I mean, like, that's the mystery, right? Like, what are they? Right? That's kind of the point. What are they? What the fuck is that? Because they don't know. Like, at this point, they don't know. All they know is that when somebody dies, that shit is taken up by BTs and it creates an explosion, right? So when you have a lot of people, that creates a cataclysmic, like, extinction event, right? But obviously it didn't kill everyone. People are still around. So that's kind of the thing. So people are like coming back from that event.
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse
It's a very
disposal,
complicated
and black
story.
for security.
Even me, who's played this game like 2 times over already, is still having a hard time relaying the story without breaking any of it and like ruining it, because it's that complicated.
With that terminal there, you can browse the bridge's database, which you don't have clearance for everything, but there's still plenty. Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline.
Right.
Now it's only capable of transmitting voice communications. Sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of
Essentially,
data.
it's like the internet. But like their internet is based off of chiralium.
So, unless the
Usually
necessary
weird
data is stored on
substance.
site, our chirograms won't show up.
Unknown to us.
Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Cairo Communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past. All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored. Like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil.
So, essentially, all the data that other outposts
4.6
have
billion
gathered
years of
will
history
be
on Earth.
accumulated
All the
into
wisdom
the
and
network.
knowledge we lost since the Death
It's
Stranding
like
will
connecting
be
them to
ours
Wi-Fi.
again.
Think of it like
And
that.
that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing.
Like they've been gathering
Once you establish
information
Cairo Communications, generating
that haven't been
grams won't be
connected
an
to the
issue.
internet. You go to connect
You'll
to the
also be
internet,
able to
and
use
then
Cairo
you get all
printers.
the information too.
Won't be
Kind of.
long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Another key point. Nothing unique, right? Only copies, right? So like,
Yeah, well,
think of
idle
like 3D
hands and all
printing,
that.
right? Like
We'll give you the
3D print
details at the dispatch terminal.
anything that is
Make sure you
a
check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up
an
there too.
established like file, like a print, right?
These
But,
shoes look like they've
let's
done
say you
some
make a 3D
serious
printing
miles.
of a certain
I
fan,
dispose of
right?
them?
Or something like that.
Wait.
Right.
Hold on.
If somebody else doesn't
There's
have
something I want
that
you to look
print,
into. My blood seemed to set those
no
things
way you
off.
can make that.
Happened more than once.
Set them
you
off.
can't send that
How do
information
you
over
mean?
because it's unique.
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you?
That makes sense.
You tell me.
I don't know. I don't.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Because you can make something and like create the fucking data of that thing and send it through the Cairo network. I don't fucking know. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you can make something complicated, why couldn't you upload that to the Cairo network and allow that to be reproduced in another? I don't know. So,
Sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. Baby. Baby. Baby, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
So, that's more complicated, explaining what the bridge baby is and how that ties into everything. But Chiralium network is like internet, right? There's 3D printers. The plot hole of what I'm trying to explain is that once I connect something to another network and I have a certain blueprint,
Your current objective is to extend
that's
the
available to
network
everyone
from
else,
here
right? Which
to
I
Port Knot
get,
City.
right? We didn't
I
have
don't
that
think you can make a
blueprint. We
beeline
connected
straight
with someone
for
else
it.
who did.
Signal won't carry that
But
far.
if I have a
To cover
blueprint
the
that's not
distance,
available
we
to them,
need
why
to
can't they
utilize
make
knots.
that?
Think of it like tying ropes together to
That's
make a
where
longer
things come
rope.
in.
The first of these knots
Or
is a
like
bridge's
if
way
somebody
station.
has something
Go ahead and
very
take a look at the order.
unique,
Deliver
like a
whatever they
pizza,
need,
right?
and connect the Cupid.
Like couldn't someone like blueprint a pizza or something like that? You know what I mean? Like it's some things can be made and some things can't. Some things are very unique. Some things are so unique that you can't make them with a printer. Some things you can, right? So inanimate objects you can make with a printer, like unique biological objects you can't. That's the thing, right? And there are some biological objects that you can make that have to do with chiralium in your blood, but only when they're augmented with actual, like, physical technology, not fully biological, right? So you can't make beings or anything with that technology. That's a better way to explain it. There we go.
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah, essentially.
Sam, we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you... Right now, I figure you're thinking about how...
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Oh, I don't have the vehicle yet. Okay.
Sam, triple check your loadout, I take it?
Alright, so I got some ladders. Enough climbing acres. I'm good. I got plenty. Your boots wear down over time too. So like as you walk, your boots wear down, depending on the terrain you're walking in. So it's kind of complicated. But it's cool. I enjoy it. And we are going here. So I'm going to need to make a path. Something here. I need to go this way. I can go over around this mountain, climb across here, and then pop out.
Of course they wear down.
So I can do this, and then this, and then that, or even that, to here. Damn it, bam. With these me waypoints.
Have a pleasant journey.
See that sign? And someone left over there. You can leave some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Which gives me a guide to like where I'm going. Because other than that, you have no compass. You just kind of have to know the direction you're walking in. Which I like. Shallow shit you can walk through.
Even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odra deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
Okay. So rain means I'm walking
Sam,
over BT territory.
Remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
So I can go up and around, like all the way around, or I can try and climb. Which I might. That was good.
Goddamn cottonmouth.
This is the network I'm in. So if people have friendly shit in this area, so like, let's say I put a ladder down right here, right, from like there to here. Anyone else could use that ladder, right? And once I walk out of that area into there, I can't see that shit. I'm no longer on the internet, right? Think of it like that. You're playing offline. Online mode, offline mode. Think of it like that. Because I have not gone to the next area to connect to the network. Right, so as we connect things to the network, the game gets easier because now you have a road you can use. Kind of. So right now I'm kind of in single player mode, offline, even though I'm online. Like, think of it like that. But that little white ball, that's where I'm going. That way. Okay. Got it. So here's where I may need to use a ladder.
can get you safely across most rivers, you know. Maybe try using the one we issued you.
And like here, like you see that's yellow. I can just walk through that. If it's red, I can't. Like I have to make a ladder.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
That? That's the baby. He's scanning the area.
Delivering cargo.
Think of it as a scanner.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. The Oxy just...
No, shut the fuck up, yeah. Alright, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Have a good day.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years! And they sent us one guy. Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true? I finally got it working? Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid?
This thing popped up. See, I'm on this network now, right? So, if anyone else put a ladder down or anything like that, I can use it and see it.
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Yeah, just go ahead and take this shit.
Good work. New order available. Please act.
Your hard work's paying. Thanks to the...
Yeah. So, I don't have anything I can make good. It's all bullshit. That's good, actually.
You can use that.
Then the next level of it, but not that one. But might as well make one. Yo, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired.
What you making?
I'm about to make sleep. Sleep is about to happen. I'm fucking tired. Out of fucking nowhere. Yeah, probably should. I probably should. I was hoping my friend would get on. She didn't get on. I said I don't enjoy spending time with you. I do. But whatever. I'm tired. I've had a long fucking day. Oh Lord.
Over and over again.
Yes, thank you. Exactly. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm done. I will. I'll play this again. But happy Easter. Praise Jesus. Good night. Sleep well. I better get some sleep. Take it easy.